All right, let's review chapters 9 and 10. Chapter 9 was all about passive voice in the different tenses. Okay. So the different tenses that we had were present simple, present continuous, past simple, past continuous, present perfect, past perfect, future with will and going to, and we had modal as well, which works the same way as will. Okay. So in order to do passive voice, you need to choose a verb that is possible to put in passive voice, which means that it needs to be transitive. There needs to be an object, right? So when you're converting something from active to passive, like for example, I walk my dog, right? My dog is walked. And we could say by me. We have to make sure that this verb can have an object after it. A sentence like, I run every morning is not possible to convert to passive voice because this is intransitive. There is no object receiving the action. All right, so let's go through the tenses. So present simple, right, would be, for example, and I'll just do I study for tests, right? In passive voice would be tests are studied for by me. Okay. Present simple. And remember that because we have study with the particle or the preposition for, it also must be included in passive voice. Otherwise, you are changing the meaning. If you say tests are studied by me, that means I am studying tests, like I am doing research on tests, not I am preparing for a test. Preparing is study for. Examining or doing research is study. So those are different verbs. So it's important to always include that particle. I am studying for a test, right? In present continuous. A test is being studied for by me. Remember that is being studying is incorrect and not possible, right? Only being is possible in passive voice. No other verb can be in ing. It does not work. Every other verb that is part of this compound is going to be in the past participle. Okay, we could do this in past simple. I studied for a test. A test was studied for by me. Okay, past simple. Or in past continuous, I was studying for a test. And in passive voice, a test was being studied for by me. Once again, it is not possible to use ing, right? Like was being studying, that is not possible, incorrect. The only thing that you can do in ing is being in passive voice. Very important. All right. In present perfect, I have studied for a test. Test has been studied for by me. Okay. And in past perfect, we would like context to make it clear why you are using the past perfect, which is the past of something else in the past. I had studied for the test before I took it. So putting this into context, this happened in the past, but this happened before you took the test in the past. You studied for it. You had studied before you took it. Okay. The test had been studied for by me. Before I took it. All right. Okay, that's past perfect. Future. I will study for the test. The test will be studied for by me. Or I am going to study for the test. Test is going to be studied for by me. Right, future with will, future with going to. Or we could have a modal. Different modals you could use would be like can, could, maybe, would, might, should, may. Okay. I might study for the test. The test might be studied for by me. Basically works exactly like will, because will is also a modal. That is basically all you need to know about the passive voice. Pay really close attention to the particles and make sure that you avoid this double ing mistake. Both of those are extremely easy mistakes to make. All right. Okay.